Hello and welcome to me Present Arms. Today we're looking at two different respins I've done. Now one is of Trinity, as you can see here, and the other one is of Openbox, which I did previously. I have them both up and running. I gave one 2 gig of RAM, the other one 1 gig of RAM, just to make sure they both run. And what I wanted to do is more of a showcase really, to show you what's installed and what's not installed, etc. if you like. Anyway, I've installed both of these into VirtualBox. The guest editions are already built into the ISO, so I didn't have to add guest editions again. We'll start off with the Trinity one. I've gone with the standard PCLinuxOS wallpaper this time, because it just keeps it within the family, so to speak. On the top button we've got the normal menu here. We've also got shortcuts to the home folder, the PC Linux configure your computer, the Trinity control center, Firefox and Synaptic package manager. So we'll start with the menus. This really will be just a brief overview. I was going to start with the menus, but here we have a K-clip, which should be empty, I hope. Yes it is. Oh, I didn't do my job properly. We have the K-Mix volume control, screen resizer and the internet there. So, what do we have? Under development we have Embed.js, which is a JavaScript tool. Under Math we got LibreOffice Math, for some reason twice, which is strange, but still, I thought I got rid of one of those. For games we got the Parasol Fan Club Edition, which is a, as you can see, and that's quite an old game now. 2009 was the last time it was updated, but still very functional. You have lots of popular games, Mahjong, custom games, games by name, etc, etc. So I'll close that. And that's my point notification up there. It's up there for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. That popped out the sys tray, but that's fine. Okay, under graphics we have, graphics, we have Darktable. Darktable is a fantastic photo app. Unsure of where to get the versioning for this. But there you go, what you know. Yeah. But I can find out it's 2.6.2, it does say on the left hand side there. I cannot see for the life of me. Also, remember all these are first one. We have Digicam for our camera, which is a simple camera app. Yeah, just where to post pictures. So we have that running. We have GIMP, of course. Which always takes time on its first boot because of all the stuff it has to find. Okay, now if we go to the help about there, and we can see it's 2.10.12, an excellent manipulation program. I've left it pretty much on theme now, which is unusual. We have the Hughlin batch processor for both batch processing your files. Rather cool. Also under graphics we have the panorama and the calibrate lens. We have K-snapshot for taking our screenshots. We have Kuka, which is our scanner utility, LibreOffice Draw and the TDE front view. Internet, I put in FileZilla, which is an FTP uploader. There we go, open source FTP solution. Deals with all that. Also under the internet we have our venerable Firefox, of course. This may take a while to load this first one, and it does. And if we want to go to help and about, you see that it's 64-bit quantum, 64-bit quantum version, of course. It's version 68.0, which I believe is the latest one. I believe. These apps were updated yesterday, that'd be the 13th of July, and I do know there are updates already for some of the base, some new icon updates and so on. Anyhow, we have the K-Network Center, we have Pigeon, of course, we have Rambox. Rambox is one of those fun apps that links together all these, so you can use pretty much any chat program. Steam chat, Reddit, etc, is all there. Yeah, Facebook Messenger, of course, RRC Cloud, ICQ, the list goes on, Google Voice, Gmail. You can basically have everything all in one place. It is really very nice indeed. Anyway, I'll just click that out of the system tray. And we have Thunderbird Mail, of course, which is the email client. There you go, it's trying to get a new email, which is cool. As you can see. What else do we have here? On the multimedia, we have Amarock, of course, which is a great little music player, organising playlists, etc. You can also do dynamic playlists where you hit a random mix and you call randomise it, or suggested songs, such as radio streams. You get the idea. Clementine will be the more up to date, and Strawberry, of course, was all based off that original Amarock. Audacity, of course, which is 2.3.2. Thank you for the help coming up. And of course we can change all this to something more acceptable. As you can see, it comes with all the default stuff. A very nice audio editor with some funky skills. That's all I am saying about Audacity. It is the business. You may notice I don't have Kden Live on here anymore, or OBS or whatever. I did that to shrink down the ISO, but it was getting a bit silly. When I added everything up, it comes to about 2.6 gig. So I decided it needed to go on a diet. We have K3B, of course, for our CDs, DVDs. For those with still optical media, which there are, K-Mixer Mixer, we have Caffeine. It's in my live DVD CSS is not found. I didn't install that either on the live ISO, but that's fine, that's easily installable using the multimedia. So we have the Caffeine player there, resize it. We have Kazam, which is a, believe it or not, a screencast or recorder there, also the screenshots. Now, I've still got a rock running in the background, I see, good. What I will do is, in fairness, so before I load up anything like HTOP, which I think is installed, to do some readings, I'll have a look, see how much this is taking. I didn't take that test. Okay, we have KSCD and we have the pulse audio volume control for controlling your audio syncs, etc. KSCD is a CD player, as you might guess. On the Office, we have the full LibreOffice, including writer, math, draw, calc, base, you get the picture. I'll load up a writer for you. There we go, we'll go help about LibreOffice, and that's at 6.2.5.2, which is the latest version from then. At the time of this video and at the time that I done the OS. Under settings we got the Bluetooth manager, configure printer, configure the panel, configure printers, K-app finder, you get the idea. Alexa appearance, now I put Alexa appearance in because TDE doesn't deal with that well with GTK apps. Alexa appearance does, so that's why that's there. I thought I'd just give it a clue. Of course, if you want to install VirtualBox guest editions, possibly after an updated VirtualBox, there is a little link there that actually does all the work for you. And let me cancel that. And I managed to actually to update the menu system as well. Excellent. You'll probably notice in my toolbar here I have some programs including the Creators Edition. We'll get round to that in a minute. And yes indeed it does have some updates. So I can run Synaptic on that later, but I'll just minimise that out of the way and come back to this. Okay, that was under settings, under system, we got Conqueror and we got Crusader. Somebody asked me for a 2-panel, this is as root of course, so I'll just open it as well. There is the normal version as well. Crusader is a 2-panel file manager. It reminds me a lot of MC in the CLI world. In fact, a lot of it's the same. It's very reminiscent indeed of MC in the CLI world and other twin pane managers. Norton Commando maybe. Okay. We have the Harmony page, we have Bleach Split of course. The configure pages, G-Party is there. Crusader again, that's the normal Crusader for us newbies, there we go. And it tells you what stuff is installed and enabled, etc, etc. You can feel free to fill in those gaps that it's looking for. There's Crusader as a normal user. We have the NTFS config tool. Of course we got Synaptic. For backup we got Time Shift. And we've got the VirtualBox manager there to install VirtualBox. Time Shift is a great tool for backing up of course. So under utilities we got KCalc, which is the Trinity calculator page there, K-tips. Clipper, which is our clipboard tool for copy and pasting, and remembers up to a lot of things. We've got Kwrite, Case and Simple Note for our editors. We've got Arc, of course, for our archives, our TRGZ, zip files, etc. File system view. We have a JCOB viewer for our peripherals. Also I did install Bitwarden, so if you want to encrypt some stuff, Bitwarden is there for your pleasure. And of course external. So as I said, I've left out, compared to the April release, I have taken out a lot of stuff. Some will say, oh you took out this, took out that, that's fine, it's in Synaptic, install it, your internet's probably faster than mine anyway to be fair. So, that is an overview of Trinity. So we'll shut down Trinity. Yeah, I've got to have it a right click now because I've been using Openbox, but you know. So, that's what I wanted to do. Actually, what I will do actually is restart that I think, because I forgot to do some readings, didn't I? Okay, right. And it shouldn't take too long to restart it. You notice it does 4x3, but it will resize itself once the background processes are caught up. So just bear with it, there it is, and Openbox is opened. So that must have, I think, so let me have a look at preferences. yeah, it's got it unstartable on. Save that. So I'll click that back out. Now, there's Openbox still in the background. Coming in. Okay, what I actually need is a terminal. So, oops. A stop not found. Okay. Issue. Okay, let's run that then. Okay, according to this, we are running at around about 319 meg, which is fine. I'm doing a lot of customization needed on this one. As you can see, I'm doing bash RC and so on, but that is also fine. So, what do I need to do now? You actually. So, what I do need to do now is halt. So, we'll hold that one and we'll flop over to Openbox. Openbox Trade Edition. I've done this one because a brain exercise, I'll be honest, just to get some nice things in. So anyway, this is the Openbox version. I'll call it the Created Edition, show you why in a minute. Anyhow, the menu system's slightly different. It's more in line with the normal PCLinuxOS one, rather than the Trinity one. So we'll have a look to see what's installed here. Under more applications, we do have HTOP running, and I will run that first because it's just in good. As you can see, it's taking 235 meg of RAM out of the 990 meg that I gave it, and it's all running quite nicely then. Secure is the terminal emulation that's used on this. We've got the NetApp little core, we've got Radeon profile for sorting out your Radeon cards, Secure, which is our terminal. We've also got VirtualBox Manager, Xterm of course, and Xterm and Xterm root. Under archiving, we have K3B, which is the KDE, the plasma version of K3B in this occasion. We have Timesheet for backups. Under config, we have the Producer Manager. We have Screensaver, Configure Computer, Decomp Editor, DD Copy, an excellent tool for copying ISOs to your USB pens. Fixed touchpad if your touchpad is a bit funny. It comes up with options of which to use. G Protocol, Grub to Splash. Grub to Splash will allow you to use any wallpaper, basically, and it will convert Plymouth and your grub screen to those wallpapers. We have Localization Manager, of course, Alex Appearance for our appearances, the NTVS, MP Clock, NVIDIA Dark, of course all the way down to Tint Wizard and so on and so forth, and Radeon Profile and Root, and Openbox Menu Config Editor, etc. etc. there. Development, we have an icon browser and Qt 5 linguist. Documentation is just to help there. For an editor, I'll put in LeafPad. File types, again, we've got Bitwarden, BreachBit, and desktop preferences there. I'm not sure why I put them there, but still. PC ManFM, root PC ManFM. Under graphics, I'll put in Blender, Darktable, Flameshot, and GIMP. Draw Therapy, Simple Scan, Xcam. It comes with the scan images and Xcam images. So that's all rather nice. I will bring up a couple of these. And it's 2.79. And you can obviously do stuff here, the wrist and all that. We'll cover last section, etc. Introduction, Maya. So yeah, it's all good, cannot fall, blah blah blah, because there wasn't one there. So click out of that. And we'll close Blender. Oh, and I'll just change the Desktops are changed by moving the mouse wheel, but in my case, dragging my touchpad. Back to graphics, we have Darktable. It's the same Darktable as I showed you on Trinity just. Flameshot. Flameshot is a really nice actually screen capture. Screenshot capture I should say. We have GIMP of course, which is the same as the previous GIMP. With all the fonts and so on and so forth. Why did I say fonts? Plugins. Plugins, Ali. Plugins. Okay. And you probably hear it upstairs. Werewolf Fishes. This has actually got more plugins than the Trinity one. I did that on purpose, but there we go. As you can see, it should be exactly the same version of GIMP, 2.712. So, back to graphics, and we got Raw Therapy of course, which is another nice imaging manipulation tool, if you like. There we go. Let's close that down. The rest of the graphics are pretty much as you'd expect. Okay, internet, all I've got is Firefox in there. The only SSH and VNC view of course and network connection. Firefox will be the same, it's 68.0. Under sound. Sound's a big one. Okay, so we got Audacity, audio recording, code plugin for Jack, Guitarix / LMMS. So, let's start up the QJack control. I know I do have to set this up for this because I think it's the top one, and I'll start that off because if I don't start it, there are a few apps that get a bit miffed that it's not running. Jack, that is. So that's how I run Jack. Of course the CLI tools are there if you wish to run them the good old fashioned way, as I call it. So I start with Guitarix. It's probably going to tell me about, flash lock memory, that's fine. But as you can see, Guitarix is there, and it's form. Got helping about. This is the top one. Guitarix is 0.37. Really nice tool. So, Guitarix, more in the same now. And we've got Lash, of course, we've got LMMS, which is Linux Multimedia System. Okay, I'll just tell you some of the stuff I need to restart, but there's LMMS. If I go to help about LMMS, we can see it's on 1.2.0 using Q 5.12.3 and yeah, 16th of May. Really nice door. I do believe they call it a door. Probably show my ignorance here. Because we have stuff like Rack. Now, if I haven't settled, I have. Here's Rack. I thought if I hadn't settled Jack properly, this would just set full. But today it hasn't. It's 0.6.1. And Rack is just an excellent musician's tool. Just look a bit messy to me, but it's still very nice. For an MP3 playback, I thought I'd put Strawberry. A VP keyboard is quite cool. It's a virtual keyboard that allows you to use your keyboard, your QWERTY keyboard that is, as a keyboard. As you can see, although I haven't got sound on, you see I'm typing away there and I'm pressing tones. I am no musician, cannot play a tune, but I did put that on there. Okay, so that's for music creation and so on and so forth. Of course I got Lash and Muse, sorry. I didn't miss out Muse. Why did I miss out Muse? I do not know. But we got Muse of course, which is the arranger there. I'll close that there and how about 3.0.2. Keep on rocking. Plan 2. Very nice. Okay. If there's anything I have missed, Project Emily Visuals is just literally a visualization. The Carve plugin for Jack of course, Audacity. So, onto video, we got AGI sub, which is a cute little video thing here going on. It's the same entry at the top, I know. We got help and about. There we go. Now click OK on that. Close, close. Also in a video, DVD Next Generation for those who want to make their own DVDs. We do have Caden Live. It is booting, it is running, it's doing its first checks as it does. There we go, Caden Live. Remember I've only given this VM 1 gig of RAM, so I'm going to keep it up a bit. There we go, Caden Live in all its glory. Also, I'm expecting some of this not to roll because I have given it too little memory, but that's fine. We have OBS for our YouTubers. It does have NVEnc for those with a NVIDIA card. For the rest of us, it uses whatever it can. It's 23.2.1. This version. I'm not quite sure whether that's the latest and greatest, but I know it is close. We have a simple screen recorder, which is what I'm using to use this video at the moment. We all know and love SSR. So, we have VLC of course, and then XCAM. So those are my two little ISOs I've done over the last few days and weeks regarding this one, because I did just want it just right. I mean, where everything opened and ran as I wanted them to. What I'll do now is I'll stop the jack control clip and quit out of it. And I showed you earlier, I think that is running around 230 meg, 235 meg as a slow install. So at the moment, actually, what I'll do is I'll take another reading now I've actually had the programs open. It's gone to 311. And dropping up and down, which is fine. It's probably just some details running. It is how it is. And then I complain, it's gone down to 253. Very cool. That's all the pages. It does have some updates, so we can have a look to see what this OS is. Literally 2 days old. 2 days old. So let's see. Yeah, it's my first time. Status. Upgradable. Yeah, it's the breeze icons, etc, etc. I want to install them now. New K3B, new Caden Live. Oh my, lot of K stuff. Oh, it's gone from, it's the new 5.6 release. Okay, that's very cool, and new NVIDIA driver as well to boot. Very cool. So there you have it. Anyway, that's my Openbox and Trinity release. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, put a thumbs up. If you haven't, thumb it down. And I'll see you all soon. Take care.